What do you call a teacher who won't fart in public? A private tutor. You're welcome. All right, so I think it's gonna rain. So I'm gonna throw, well, it's soon, like if it's definitely gonna rain tomorrow. So I'm gonna get the underlay just put on there for now. So it at least keeps any more rain from going in there. And then I'll get the metal on after that rain stops. But I just realized I have a few nails I didn't put in that. And JoJo in Vermont, there's our staples. You thought we buried them under there when we were doing the floor or the bubble fall. Must have edited it out, but we got them. They weren't there, they were, so they're there. Our slick editing must have hid that. See JoJo down there? She wants to be a chicken. She's always with them. I see some people say they always use plywood under the metal, but I think it's just a lot more expensive for no real benefit. Because with the 2x4 strapping on these short pitches, but with the 2x4 strapping, it's plenty strong, and you can also walk around. It doesn't matter where you step, like it's not gonna bend it. And this here's just an overkill. But, I mean, use whatever you want, but I don't think it's a necessary thing. Well, I know it isn't a necessary thing, but I know when you like something, you like it, because I stick to things that are probably not optimal sometimes, so I get it. Do whatever you want. With the price of plywood, that would be a lot more expensive if you did all the roofs like that. And a lot more work. But anyways, just a few strips of this and that'll be it. You know what? I think I will even fold that up just a bit to give me an extra added rain protection. Make sure I'm running somewhat square. It's crazy, you can hear that echoing over the mountain. The new side's easier to staple because the soffit's not in yet. So there's like a hole still. You know what I mean? One more strip. There, that should hold up for tonight, and then I'll get the metal on it.
Want me to stand up there?
Probably could stand on the ladder and just hold it.
Yeah.
Just for a second. We'll get a couple nails in it. Just push it up a little bit. That's fine. Probably good enough. All you gotta do is seal on the edges on each side. Other than that, it's all good. And then put the rest of the bolts in.
When time's been bad, you put smiles on everyone. I think of you and of all I should have done. Don't you agree? With beating hearts, we're still alive. There comes a time when all you have is who you love. And Cornelia, you'll be all I'm thinking of.
Okay, so the roof is all sealed. All the bolts are on it. So that in between roof there in the mudroom slash breezeway, a bunch of other things we get to tell you about that room that's gonna go in there. The roof's done for it. So now still gonna do the soffit and fascia on the outside, but I wanted to jump in here. So as you saw, I got started on the insulation. I stopped over the bathroom because I got to do like a spray foam kind of thing. Like there's this kit you buy and then it'll all be spray in there because I can't get the vapor barrier behind the cabinet there with it hooked up now. And over by the heat pump. So that's a mini split there. So AC and heat. I got to get it up in behind that too. So I'm going to spray foam that and that'll act as a vapor barrier and the insulation because I can't obviously get vapor barrier behind that now. So that's why you saw me just skip past that for now. I was basically just going around. I had a bale of insulation, so there's 5 bundles in it. I was just basically going around and throwing them where I could just fit them without cutting them now. I got to find the knife I used to cut them, and I just kind of wanted to get it started. But got a good little start on anyway. Got to get that kit, so I'm going to spray behind the sink there. Going to spray where the water lines go down to the toilet, and spray where the water lines go down to the sink there. So that's all hooked up though. Toilet, it's hooked up, sink, tub, that's all actually usable now. So that's a good thing. That mini split, all the electrical, all through here, you can see we have all that hooked up. So all the electrical and plumbing in here is ready. The only thing with the electrical is really close to ready. The plumbing is ready. The electrical, all I got to do is, for the electrical to get finished, all I got to do is get this insulation in and the vapor barrier, and then my buddy's going to come back and he's just going to finish it off with the light fixtures and all that stuff. So just like we've done before, got a buddy who does plumbing and his buddy does electrical. So it's okay for us to sub that part out and helps us out. Then that can get done quick with those guys that do that all the time. And then we can just stick to the construction of the wood and insulation, all the other stuff in the meantime. So that's why I'm switched up and decided to get this insulation in so I could get that electrical done. Then this electrical, plumbing, all that stuff is ready. And then this place will be usable. As you can see, we got some stuff in here. The storage shipping container and our sheds and stuff wasn't quite enough to hold all of our stuff, but it's not too bad. It's just kind of in the middle. It's not all set up, so too crazy. Anyways, got a good little start on it. The breezeway's ready. As soon as we get the insulation, and then the electrical done. After that, I'm going to open that up. So that should be pretty soon. Ashley's really close to having the baby now. She's due in just a couple of weeks, so that could kind of happen at any time. She just did a fetal assessment, I think it's called, and the baby weighs around 6 pounds so far. So everything's going well. She's full term now. So, just now it's just the longer the baby stays in there, the better for everything, I guess. But it's all ready to go. So if she had it now, it'd be great. It would be healthy and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, it's been a lot of like baby mode and thinking about what's coming up with that. And also trying to jump around and work around the plumbing and electrical while that gets done. But it's all coming together really cool. Cool to have a bathtub. As you know, that side over there only has a stand-up shower, so now we'll have a tub. So that's good. There's a full tub here. And then that's actually a walk-in bathroom. And we'll give you a better tour of it here soon, but you kind of get the gist of what's happening. So the electrical's ready, plumbing's ready, doing the insulation now, just get started on it. That roof's done. The whole extension there's I still got to put the window in it and put the wrap on the front. It's just we jump around with the way things are going with getting people over here and all that stuff. So that's why I'm in here throwing that up to get that done. It's going to be a little bit to get the ceiling done. The cathedral ceiling's always fun to insulate. What? Bear with me. Mike just died on me, so hopefully you can still hear me pretty good. I'll work it out, so hopefully you can. Anyways, so I just bought some staging. I had been borrowing every now and then, but I really just want to have my own so I can use it whenever I want. So I got that. And what I'm going to do when I come in here to do the cathedral, I think I did this before a few years ago anyway, is I'm just going to get a set of wheels for the staging too, and I'll just drag it along and do that cathedral seal and then staple the barrier and throw the insulation in as I go. We'll double that up with R20. That's R20 in the walls. That's 2x6 walls. I think those are all the updates to get you caught up to what we've been doing this last week. So there's been a lot going on here, and I believe that is pretty much all of the main things. So it's a lot of baby stuff, getting this electrical in, the plumbing in, and then I was working on that roof to make sure it's sealed. So I sealed off the ends and, I put the metal, you saw all that. And I think that's all of it for now. So anyways, baby could come anytime. Maybe the next video, I'm telling you there's a baby here. Hopefully it's not for a couple more weeks because that would make it right to the due date, which would be perfect. But if it is, you'll know. And if not, well, probably be showing you how we're getting this insulation, maybe how I'm going to spray around that heat pump there. And then we also have a really good backup power system, the Blue Eddies and all that. We're going to be putting that in that mudroom area too. So that's going to act as a place to hold our batteries and our full backup system. So if we ever lose power, we're going to be able to run this place off that backup system. That can run our water pump, everything. I'll actually show you all that again here soon, especially once we get it hooked up in there. So again, modern homesteading, like to have all the convenience you can have, but also if it goes downhill, get some backup power. And if it goes real downhill, we can heat off the stove, cook off the wood stove, everything. So anyways, there's stages of it. We've talked about that before. Maybe we'll go more in depth again, but thanks for being here. It's been a wild week of stuff going on, and we'll see you soon.